MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kenny Barnett will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Now at the plate, Tim Money. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Money.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Money. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Money.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded. They trail here 4-0. Striding in once again, Spencer Keyboom comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, rolled up, huh?
The 1-2 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ready once again, Tim Money. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tim Money.
Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Brian Rincon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Runner breaks for third. And he'll step off. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Hot shot to third. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another chance. Tim Money, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
That's the 6th hit of the night. They haven't hit a lot of balls hard. That's why that one stood out. That was one of the first ones that really they squared up all night off of him.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Manny Machado.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He's running towards second. Now he'll step off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Robbie Erlin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score of our ball game tonight.
Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Rafael Montero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Margot is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they really need Starling Marte to get on a roll. For whatever reason, he's been absolutely atrocious at home. He's hitting under 200 in front of his home crowd, and I don't know.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Money. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in, Andres Quevedo. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Quevedo.
They're down here.
Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Hedges Rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Digging into Tim Money. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Stepping up to the plate, Andres Quevedo. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Standing in, Tim Money. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Rip toward the gap in right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an
into the box, Tim Money.
The shortstop, Tim Money.
First offering on its way. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing...
From the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Armstrong, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting line. Digging in, Tim Money. First
Batting
at bat
third,
for him as he enters
the
play
shortstop,
number 3 in
Tim
the National League
Money.
batting race. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. These Padres, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
And now this is bobbled out in center.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Stepping into the box, Reed Comstock, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. Now at the plate, Jose Rondon, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. 0-2, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. In now, Tim Money.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Money.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Manuel Margot.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Settling in now, Tim Money. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Money.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Turned on down the line. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. This is line to left. Gonzalez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout.
Here now is Jose Rondon.
For San
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Rondon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Tim Money.
For the Pirates, the shortstop, Tim Money.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there. It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Nick Armstrong takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jerry Familia closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.